everybody. Alright, give it up for fucking me! Hell fucking yeah. One more time for Steven, our host. Like you said, my name is Rooster. I'm a comedian out of Binghamton, New York. And if you buy me a beer after this, I'll tell you why I crossed the road. A lot of people ask me how I got the name Rooster. I got it because I used to own a poultry farm. And because I owned a poultry farm, that means I know a ton of useless facts, say it with me now, about politics, exactly. I call that one the big beautiful joke. No, I know a ton of useless facts about poultry. You guys want to hear one? Awesome, because you didn't have a fucking choice anyway. Alright, here you go, here's one for you. Did you guys know that chickens die after they have sex? Oh, at least the one I fucked did. Anyway. Oh, don't judge me. Excuse me for wanting to know where my eggs come from. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Tell you guys a little bit more about me. I recently bought a house this past year. Yeah, pretty proud of that. I was doing a show one time, and at that show, there was an elderly lady sitting front row of my show, right about where you are, sir, right? And I was talking about how it's hard for like millennials to buy a house in today's economy. And then me talking about this, the elderly lady just screams out, she goes, "That's because your generation's just lazy!" Which really pissed me off. Coming from the bitch sitting in a wheelchair, you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck her. That's fun. Yeah, bought a house. I also got divorced this past year. So there goes my house. Nah, I'm kidding, I capped it. Very cordial divorce, very amicable. We split everything right down the middle. All our assets, finances, custody with my son, everything, 50-50. Even down to like the holiday decorations. For example, I got all the Christmas decorations because that was my favorite holiday. She got all the Halloween decorations because she's a cheating whore. So we did it in my house, you know? I do have a couple of stepkids from that marriage, and I still refer to them as my stepkids because, you know, like, what else am I going to call them, you know? Just call them something like, I don't know, not my problem? Well, I'm kidding, I still love them. Here's the thing, man, I was in their life for a long time, and I got to watch them grow up, and I gotta say, kids today, it's a different world than when I was growing up, right? Everything's changed, everything. Even nursery rhymes are different. For example, you guys remember this nursery rhyme all the girls used to say? It goes, boys go to Jupiter, get more stupid. Girls go to college, get more knowledge. You guys remember that? Yeah. Every guy in here had a little girl screaming at their face on the playground, right? My 9-year-old stepdaughter said one day, I swear to God, this is what she said. She goes, girls go to college, get more knowledge. Boys go to Venus to get a bigger penis. I was like, what the fuck? How they get there? They taking a bus or got called NASA book a flight asking for a friend? That's cool though, man. It's fun. It's fun. Here's the thing, man. When you have a kid, you get the treat of being invited to other kids' birthday parties. Fucking yay. When I had my son, I got invited to a 1-year-old's birthday party. And I'm sitting at this birthday party, and I found myself sitting in the room. We're sitting in the playroom. It was me and 2 other mothers. We're all in separate corners of the room, okay? Nobody's looking at each other. Nobody's saying a word. Out of nowhere, the one mother turns to the other and all aggressively goes, "Hey, how many languages you speak?" Which, by the way, they're both Asian ladies, and that's hands down the biggest Asian flex I've ever seen, right? The other mother turns to her and goes, "Well, first off, I speak a little bit of American, and I also speak Chinese, right?" Now that first mother realizing that she somehow made the room more awkward, she looked at me like she was gonna ask me the question, but then quickly did the math in her head and was like, "Never mind." Which fucking hurt, all right? Just because I look like I played spin the bottle one time with my cousin when I was 12 years old and it was the best kiss of my life doesn't mean... Fuck you for laughing at that. But I will say this, it was one of those good kisses. You know what I mean? One of those surprise kisses. Yeah, he didn't see it coming. He fucking hates that joke. He hates that joke. You know who really hated that joke? The elderly lady that was sitting front row at my show. And I told her, I said, you know what, Aunt Kathy, you didn't have to come. But your son did. Anyway, guys, my name's Rooster. That's my time.